The other big story this weekend is the two movies opening. That's Oppenheimer and Barbie. Now, are you going to see one or both this weekend? Who's in? Who's coming with me? Who's doing it?
With you?
Let's go. Let's see it.
I don't know. If I was going to choose one to see, it'd be Oppenheimer, but that's just three and some change.
3 hours long. I just don't know. Now, Diesel saw it last night after he left me.
Wow.
After pickleball?
Yep. He said, I've got just enough time to go home and shower and then go to Oppenheimer. I said, what are you made of, man? You're like a machine.
Oh, God.
It's like the Terminator. He just keeps on.
What time does the movie start?
10 o'clock start.
God.
It's a 3-hour movie. He's up till 1. He's home, what, 1:30, 1:45?
Yeah.
There's a local theater, a very popular local theater. Krista, I don't know if you saw this. A friend of ours posted on social media. She was seeing Barbie, and she saw both.
Yesterday.
This was yesterday.
Yeah.
And somebody was vaping in one of the theaters, I guess, and it set off all the fire alarms.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
And they had to clear out the theater. So
Barbie or Oppen?
She was in Barbie.
Well, she was in Barbie.
They cleared the entire theater out.
Oh, my God.
And you ready for this? Apparently somebody had messed with the alarm, and she was saying basically when she talked to somebody at the theater, they might be down all weekend now because of this one person.
Are you kidding?
Because somebody wanted to vape in Oppenheimer.
What?
Yeah.
What? Because I might see Oppenheimer this week.
So
it's possible.
Let me tell you this. So
Vapenheimer?
It's possible I might see Vapenheimer this week.
If you hated vapors before,
you're going to
really hate them
now. That's upsetting. I felt like with vaping, though, that it wouldn't set off the alarm. I guess it does.
But I think more it's that somebody tried to. It probably wouldn't have. They went and messed with it, I guess.
Oh, man.
And now this theater might be down for the weekend.
Man.
It is a giant popular one.
That's low right there. Is that one I'd be using?
Yes, it is. It's the Echo one.
I love the Echo one.
Echo.
The Echo one is one of my favorites. I walk through. The reason we call it the Echo one is because in the giant lobby you can say Oppenheimer, 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 because the acoustics are
Echoes
just right.
forever.
Well, she was an hour into Barbie, and she has video of it. The fire alarm's going off, lights coming on.
Yeah.
And she has video in the lobby of all the. And she said it was packed.
Of course.
For both, she said, so there's this long line around the entire lobby of people waiting to get free tickets for next time.
And so she didn't finish Barbie.
She did not finish Barbie. She said the hour she saw, she loved it, but she didn't get to finish it because they could not reopen the theater.
That's one of those things. Have you ever been in a theater? It's the same thing that happens almost anywhere when a fire alarm goes off. Nobody moves.
Of course not.
No.
It happens in this building. Kelly and I have seen it on cruise ships, movie theaters. Like when the lights come up and the movie stops, everybody just sits there. Well, they'll fix it, right?
I mean, come on.
This is a mistake, right?
Yes, I've seen it.
I don't have to move, do I?
Oh, no. And it's almost always somebody smoking or vaping in the bathroom or whatever. And
Well, I told you what.
you got to get up, though. You got to go.
A year or two ago, my apartment fire alarm went off. I just cracked open the door, looked out, saw the firemen, and they were like, "What's up, Biggie?"
Yeah.
That's right. Like, hey, fellas, do I need to go? They're like, "No, you're good."
Do I need to evacuate?
Nah, I'm not going to shuffle down. No, we're not doing it.
I'll just check yours is empty.
That's exactly what they did. I was watching people shuffle by. Guys, let's get down these stairs. You can go back in. It's fine. It's some drunk girl. She pulled the fire alarm.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. So, no one ever moves. The lights come up, burp, burp, and then nothing. You're sitting there like annoyed and thinking, this is going to take 10 minutes. I got to fix this. You got to get outside. They didn't even restart the movie. They couldn't.
No.
They couldn't. That was it. Now, some tips for you if you're going to see both on the same day. A lot of people are seeing both back-to-back, Oppenheimer and Barbie. First of all, stay hydrated. You've got to. In this summer heat, you've got to stay hydrated.
That's idiotic.
Have
it's 8 hours. You're going to be peeing.
Water, soda, Gatorade, something with some caffeine to keep you alert during both movies. Scientists are saying if you're going to see them both on the same day, see Oppenheimer first.
G'day, Dr. Carl here, letting you know that we here deal with the big issues such that there are 2 big biopics, Barbie and Oppenheimer, being released on the same day. Which one to see first? I like to sleep with a happy heart and nothing running through my mind. So I'll see the dark one first about somebody dealing with death, Oppenheimer, and finish off with happy Barbie. And I'm so optimistic, I'll go to bed happy anyway.
That's a.
I don't think he knows what either one is.
That's a science.
I'm not sure he even knows what Barbie is.
That's Dr. Carl Krasinski, who says he's a PhD and says...
In what?
It doesn't say.
I'll go to bed happy. What?
It's a biopic? I don't think it's a biopic of Barbie, you moron.
He's from Austria and says that he would see Oppenheimer.
Sounded more Australian than Austrian.
Oppenheimer. I may have misread.
I don't know. It sounded more Australian.
Maybe I misread. It's Australia. He's from Australia. And he says see Oppenheimer and then Barbie.
If you had to pick only one, which would you select?
Oppenheimer. I would definitely say Oppenheimer.
Because you're a serious film goer.
That's right. I'm not even interested in Barbie, but I keep hearing it's so great.
I have a feeling you'll love Barbie when you
more.
see it.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see that if I had to pick one.
If I saw them both, I bet I'd like Barbie more. The exact same thing happened with me with Summersby and Groundhog Day. I saw Summersby first. I was like, this is going to be...
the fire alarm, Biggie.
They didn't put one in here. I would.
The Richard Gere, Jodie Foster vehicle.
That's right. That's the only time I've ever
Civil
seen.
War
the only time I've seen two movies same day, two theaters back to back. I told everyone, get ready for Summersby. This is going to be an Academy Award winning film.
I don't even remember that.
It wasn't memorable.
Most don't.
Is that when Jodie Foster came out?
No, I don't know.
I think they were she was still.
It was so at best.
Okay.
Then I go see Groundhog Day. I said, this is going to be fluff. This is going to be down the fluff hole. And it's one of the funniest movies of all time. You know, it's a great movie. I loved it.
Tour de force for Bill Murray.
And I told everybody, I was like, I was completely wrong on this. I liked Groundhog Day better than I liked Summersby. Next tip for you for seeing both on the same day. Mix in a healthy snack. Not so much sweet and salty. It'll make you lethargic.
Stay away from the movie theater candy.
That's right. It'll make you lethargic. How about a salad beforehand? Something light, maybe some fresh fruit, even a beef jerky for some protein. But stay away from the M&Ms and popcorn. Just weigh you down. Just slow you down.
Empty calories.
In your movie watching. Pick a theater with the most comfortable seats you can find. That's absolutely imperative. You are going to be there for 5.5 to 6 hours on this whole thing.
That's the other thing. I want to find a theater that doesn't have the most. I don't like the reclining seats. I've told you
don't
that.
like the reclining
No,
seats?
I don't think anyone should be that comfortable in public. We've talked about this.
You want the old school?
I want the old school sitting, yeah.
You like a rocking seat?
Mm-hmm.
I love a rocking seat.
I prefer like a rocking seat where I can lean back, but I don't think anyone should be having their legs like up in the air.
Reclined.
Yeah, I've never cared for that.
I know this is a first world problem. I get it. I know that. But occasionally I'll go see movies. Like I think the last movie I saw was the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
The animated little Spider-Man picture.
Yeah.
And the theater where I selected, it has the reclining seats, but they're not like home recliners. You're not. You're too flat.
No, I agree.
You're too flat.
It's not as
your
comfortable.
legs aren't where they should be in a recliner.
It looks more comfortable than it is.
Yeah.
When you're in it, it's yes. My
and
legs
occasionally,
aren't
like if you shift in your seat, your elbow or your hip or your butt will hit the button, and then you're moving again.
Yeah,
I agree. I can't.
It's a poor design.
Try being a plus size individual. Sometimes you hit the button, and you're like, you can't stop.
You can't stop it.
Yeah.
You're right. For a plus size individual, I would think it would be better than the old seats. It's not.
No, because I always feel like I just worry about being a bigger person. I think like if you're skinny and you sit in a recliner, it's like, oh, okay, that person looks comfortable.
Yeah.
If you see me in a recliner, it's like, Jesus.
Look at him.
Look at him. He can't even look how he.
This is awful.
Yeah. So I think it's different too.
He's gonna break it.
Yeah. I have the view of myself is different in it.
Do you sit in the back, Biggie, the darkest part of the theater?
No, I actually still prefer to
dead center.
No, I'm more of a lower kind of front person. Yeah.
First third.
Yeah, first third.
You're not embarrassed.
No, I like what I like. I like sitting right where the walkway is.
You're not embarrassed by who you are. You're a plus size American, and you celebrate
I am who
it.
I am. But the problem is those chairs. If I lean one way, right on the button, I'm going back, whether I want to or not.
I know what you mean. He's right. Chris Demm's right. Those seats are not as comfortable as they appear to be.
The idea is fantastic. I don't like the execution of these lie flat recliners.
Agree with you. If you're seeing Oppenheimer and Barbie on the same day, stretch. Light stretches every 2 hours, at least. Even during the movie, stand up and stretch if you can.
Most Americans do every day, you can tell.
You have you're risking a clot if you're sitting for 6 hours in a row.
But like the deep vein thrombosis,
You're
like you had
risking,
in an airplane.
Yes, you're risking a deep vein thrombosis. And they're already pointing to, this will not have the same effect. No way. But some are saying that Saw 10 or Saw X and Paw Patrol are coming out the same day. So they're calling it Saw Patrol. But both the people, they're trying to get started. Do a double on that day too. You know, it's helped the movie industry, that's for sure, for both these movies to be coming out on the same day.
I mean, from what I've seen online, people were packing the theaters on a Thursday night to see one or the other.
Well, it does my heart good. I like that. I like the theaters. I want them to stay in business. You know, I don't cotton to these new things of ordering the ticket online. I don't love the prices, but I like the old school.
Yeah.
How did the Diesel handle that? He's a pay cash on the barrelhead for a ticket.
I tell him to pick his ticket.
Don't reserve.
He might be the one that pulled the alarm.
He might have been.
Would you like, sir?
My God, I've had enough of this.
You got to pick it now.
He's a cash man now. He will not go to any of this. That's right.